developing story. Undocumented college students across the state getting a lesson on what their rights are if immigration comes looking for them. Hi, everybody. I'm Darren Kramer.
I'm Ann Nyberg. 17 campuses are feeling the tension of the Trump administration's executive orders on immigration. News 8's Jackie Slater is live at Gateway College in New Haven, one of the schools trying to ease the fears of its students. Jackie.
And I'm in front of Gateway Community College, and this is one of the 17 schools that you were just talking about. Today, university officials released some protocols on what to do if there is a raid on campus. Now, just how many illegal immigrants go to these schools? Well, officials say they don't really know because proof of citizenship is not required to apply or attend. They are saying, however, that these schools are public property, and that means they can't stop ICE or other federal agents from going on campus.
This is Tashi, a graduate student at Southern Connecticut State University and a member of Connecticut Students for a Dream. She's also a voice for many students afraid to speak out amidst growing concerns of deportation.
As a organization that deals with undocumented people and immigrants and students specifically who in general struggle with their status and going to school and higher education, I think that the immediate reaction was very much, is school a safe place?
In response to those fears, Connecticut State Colleges and Universities President Mark Ojakian has released guidelines to faculty and staff outlining what to do should ICE agents come to campus.
The instructions to the faculty member on campus are to direct any activity like that to the president. The president then will confer with general counsel here at the system office and make sure that the warrant or court order is appropriate.
Unless appropriately ordered by a judge, student records will remain private. In 2011, the DACA Act provided some security to students who were brought here illegally as minors, allowing them to attend college without the threat of deportation. But with the new administration and executive orders on immigration, school officials and immigrant students say that no longer offers peace of mind.
With all of the news about raids and being unsure of where, knowing that ICE is very much a rogue agent, we have seen a lot of that feeling of being uncertain about what their futures hold, but also how safe they are on campus.
To date, officials say they've never had an ICE raid on a campus before. The message today, should it happen, they will be prepared.
We're not looking to prevent the law from being implemented. We just want to make sure that there's a clear protocol so that everybody understands their responsibilities and their rights.
And also in the protocols, a statement saying school police or security are not allowed to make arrests based on warrants issued by ICE or other federal agencies. And only the president of the school can provide any information to agents if legal counsel verifies a warrant. Reporting live in New Haven tonight, Jackie Slater, News 8.